Hello, 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 my love. Welcome back to Mz.gloglo's Love. Today, in this video, guys, we are going to be talking about choosing you and self-care. We're going to be talking about you, choosing you, self-care. We're going to be talking about, in this video, I want us to talk about how to instill a piece of calmness into us. And I want to read some things for you, to you, and then, just talk about self-care, because I chose self-care. This week was the beginning of the week that I chose to do self-care for myself, which means to meditate, to find my peace of quietness, my peace of joy, to get my spirituality back restored to me to where it was. So I found myself asking myself questions like, do you struggle to find peace during the moments of the day? Yes, I do. Is it difficult to make time to exercise? Oh my God, yes, I do not exercise. I'm just starting a physical exercising journey. And it says, do you wish to focus more on your spiritual well-being? Yes, that's what I choose. I choose that. What is that? Falling. Oh, my charge. That's what I chose. What is an intention? An intention is something you desire to manifest into your life. More like a resolution than a wish. An intention could take the form of a guiding principle you want to live by. Setting an intention will require some forethought and planning, yes, as well as the commitment to take actions to bring that intention into a reality. Okay? Then, it was asking me a question about, since I am overarching intention, my overarching intention is to lose weight. I'm going to change that, paraphrase that. My overarching intention is to lose weight. I want to consider all the ways to achieve that endeavor by setting. This is what I want to, these are the goals that I plan to set, or the things I plan to change in order for me to achieve that goal, is by reaching smaller milestones, reducing my calories, cutting out unhealthy snacks, drinking enough water, okay? That's what I plan to do. And then it says, finally, you might also consider stating an intention for your spirit. For an example, you might meditate on what nourishes your inner spiritual life. That's what I plan on doing. It is the sustenance you receive while sitting in a meditation in a relaxed state of alertness, okay? So that is what I plan on doing. Then this journal that I bought, let me show you this journal. I'm just sharing this with you guys, okay, because you are my double L gang, and I love you. And I want you guys on this journey with me. So this is a self-care planner, a weekly guide to prioritize you. I got this at, where did I get this at? Dollar General. No, Family Dollar. No. Five Below. I got this at Five Below. Okay? And this page, it's an instill calm. Okay? And you write down things that you plan to do, the small goals that you want to achieve each day, all through the day. It don't have to be just one goal a day. And then it have quotes. And the quote say, breathing in, I calm body and mind. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment. That is by Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese Buddhist master. That was his quote. Then, okay, so every day it got something. You see, I already done started writing it, and I'm not letting you guys read it. But it says, this is the first instill calm that I came to from me starting this the other day. It says, when you have to tackle something difficult, Try to slow down cycles of your breath to instill calm. Slow, rhythmic breathing provides your brain with more oxygen. You feel mentally alert, clear-headed, instead of feeling overwhelmed and doubting your ability to rise to the challenge and stop center yourself. Take a few moments to sit quietly. Breathe slowly. And invite calmness to permeate my being. Within the circles of my solitude is everything I need. I find this so relaxing that it seems like it's coming natural. And the quote says, your calm mind is the ultimate weapon against your challenges. So relax. And that's by Brian McGill. He was an American author. So that is this book. You can get this at Five and Below. All of the books that I'm showing you guys today came from Five Below. This one say Choose You. It is a guided self-care journal made just for you. And in this journal, it is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Self-care at its core is simple. Self-care. Think back to a time when you felt great. During that time, what were you doing to take care of yourself? How often did you put yourself first? Chances are that you are engaging in self-care and you might not have even realized it. And that is so true. So it tells you everything. It says the 6 types of self-care. That's the first beginning of this book. This is how they introduce this book to you. The 6 type of self-care. The first type is emotional self-care. That includes taking time for your emotions or doing pleasurable activities such as talking with a friend, watching TV, a funny movie, dancing, going to therapy. You need to take care of your emotions so you can experience positive feelings more often and more strongly than negative ones. Okay? The second self-care is mental self-care. Is doing something mentally stimulating, such as playing a game, doing a puzzle, or doing something that allows you to take care of your mental state, like using an affirmation or practicing kindness to yourself. Number 3 is physical self-care, which is taking care of your body and might include activities like exercising, eating well, stretching, or yoga. You get the point. Number 4 is practical self-care. Practical self-care is typically about what you need to do in a more logistical sense, such as decluttering and tackling something on your to-do list, or maybe even a doctor's appointment. That is practical self-care. Excuse me. Social self-care. This is number 5. Uses friends and other people to help, like YouTube. YouTube is my social self-care. It helped me to actually take care of my emotional self-care, my mental self-care, and some of my practical self-care and my spiritual self-care after I lost my son. Okay? Number 6, spiritual self-care will depend on your spiritual beliefs, but might include meditation, going to church, or praying. When you practice spiritual self-care, you feel more connected to a higher power, and therefore you are more grounded and secure, and that is totally true. When I practice spiritual self-care, I feel more connected to the Lord, more grounded, more focused. Yes, I do. So that is so true. So those were the 6 types of self-care. And then I'm going to skip over. This is how the pages look. Every day you get a page. You're going to fill out a page, okay? It says today's date, today's self-care activity. This is what you did today. And then today's takeaway. It says make this a regular activity. This is great for special occasion. 3, this is another try on a different date. Give this another try on a different date. And 4, this isn't for me. Was this day's activity for self-care? Was it for you? Do you want to try it another day? Is it great for a special occasion? Or are you going to make that a regular part of your activity? And then at the bottom, you choose. You choose. You check in how you feel. Before doing it, and after. Before, during, and after. Okay? And then over here it say, this was just what I needed, because you're going to tell why you did this activity day. Okay? Feel good ideas. Get a new book. You're excited to read. Put it in your car, your purse. That's just giving you ideas of new things to do. And then the last one say, my awesome notes. Today I chose this type of self-care. What type of self-care did you choose today? Did you choose emotional, mental, physical, practical, social, or spiritual self-care? That was the last one. And then it goes back to the same thing. So this book is called Choose You, a guided self-care journal. And this comes from 5-Below also. Get it. I started writing in them. It's awesome. I love them. Just reading these books is mentally making me feel better about myself. Spiritually, I feel better about myself. Physically, I'm beginning to feel better and better and better. After a while, I'll probably be doing physical activity more and more. Okay, let's go to this book. This book is called Finding Gratitude, Simple Ideas That Can Change Your Life. And this is by Rebecca Lip and Nicole Perry. This is a very good book. I just started reading, of course, because I just started my self-care journal. Okay? In this book, as you can see, I have already started writing in it. Notes. I love writing notes, so I got to have my own personal stuff, because I love writing notes. In this book, I wrote, this was one of the quotes that stick with me that I think I can remember and quote every day. It says, your calm mind is the ultimate weapon against your challenges. So guess what? That's mine. This is my part. So guess what? Relax. That was by Brian McGill, the American author. And then it says, the first quote I read say, breathe. Take a moment and be thankful for that. It feels good. And I said, breathe in and take a moment and be thankful for that. It feels good. Give God thanks. Okay? And then when you come over to the reading over here, it says, gratitude is simply showing appreciation or being thankful. When we are busy in the rush of daily life, what is that? When we are busy in the rush of daily life, it can be the last thing we think of. Do you wake each morning and give thanks for another day of life? Do you wake up each morning and give thanks for another day of life? I can literally say I do. So I wrote in here as I was reading, right here, right there, yes, yes, yes. Because I do every morning, okay? And then it say, probably not. I say probably so. Well done if you do. We tend to rush into each day. Alarms goes off. Places to be. Things to do. Wouldn't it be a wonderful way to start the day? No? Yes. Just taking a moment to realize the gift of another day. I do it every day. Then it say gratitude is your superpower. Gratitude is amazing. It gives us the ability to flip negatives into positive. That's what we want to do. We want to take the negative and turn it into the positive. Even in the darkest situation, if we give it time, we can see things. We can see things. We can be grateful for. Lesson to be learned. Love giving. Acts of kindness from others. Building on characters and so on. Okay? Then it say the secret is practicing. Just like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Using gratitude helps you strengthen your brain to seek out the good in turn. To seek out the good. And in turn, raise your levels of happiness. You don't need to change your world to be happier. You simply need to change your mind. We don't need to change our world to be happier. We simply need to change our mind. Reverse the way we think. Change our mind. Make a life-changing style is all we need to start us on the road to being happier. Okay? And gratitude helps us do just that. And then when we get the next quote I got to, because I've been reading now, it says, life is amazing in its simplicity. Be amazed in awe. Be in gratitude. Then I wrote little notes on here that what I was planning on talking about when I read this. It say talk about on Mz.gloglo loves love. See my little notes I got wrote on there? Yeah. Getting out in nature. And it says, we supposed to be reading James verse 1 and 22 and Matthew 6 and 26. And we was going to be talking about the positives of getting out in nature. These is going to be probably some longer videos, so I don't know if it's going to be one or two. But let me just pull up that scripture, and then we're going to end this, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. But this is stuff that I wanted to, that I was planning on doing. I just kind of got a little busy. And then I just wasn't feeling so good, so I laid in the bed and I fell asleep. Really, truly I did. So we're going to go to James 1 and 22 first. James 1:22. James 1:22 says this, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and go away, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he is. So you don't want to be like the man that look in the mirror and walk away and forget what he looked like just that fast, okay? That's all James 1 and 22 is talking about. So let's go to Matthew 6 and 26. We're going to go to Matthew 6 and 26. Matthew 6 and 26 says, now we finna get to the part what I wanted to read about, the positives of getting out in nature. And the scripture, Matthew 6:26 says, behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are you not much more better than they? Are you not much more better than they? So if the Lord can take care of the birds and the fowls of the air, surely he can take care of. He said that the birds, they don't go out and sow, neither do they reap. They don't gather into barns and houses, but yet God feeds them. They eat day by day. They don't harvest food, okay? So, that was it. Those are two scriptures that I wanted to share when I get into talking about the getting out in the nature. And it says the scientific evidence of the benefits of getting out into nature are overwhelming and too numerous to mention them all. The benefits for your mental health are amazing, including making you more aware, more revitalized, and more energetic. It also lessens mental fatigue, feelings of anxiety, and improves your mood. One method is called forest bathing, which became a part of a national public health program in Japan in 1980s and is defined as making contact with and taking the atmosphere of the forest, and has proven to lower blood pressure, lower your heart rate, reduce levels of cortisol and the stress hormones, boost your immune system, and generally improve your well-being. Okay? That is what's getting out into nature does for you. They have done a research on it. That it does all of those things. It improves your blood pressure, lowers your heart rate, reduces the levels of cortisol, it reduces your stress level, it boosts your immune system, okay? And it just really improves your overall well-being. The other studies have researched the effects of children being exposed to nature, taking into account our present cultural preoccupation of keeping children closed and indoors to protect them. Children who are allowed to explore the natural elements and use objects in nature to play, etc., talking about rocks, sticks, water, flowers, are taught how to take risks, which result in increase in self-esteem, being able to explore their surroundings. And that is so true. Kids that get to go out and explore outside, that get to go to boot camps, and that parents take them into hikes and stuff, they get to experience and play with rocks, sticks, water, flowers, and they are taught how to take risks. Because if you're doing rock climbing or mountain climbing, they teaching you how to climb the rocks and how to do it safely, how to climb the mountain and do it safely, okay? So I can agree with this. Then it say being able to explore their surroundings sparks their creativity and allows them to discover and to learn. And that is so true, because when I was teaching daycare and we had to come up with all kind of activities, we used to put sand in the activity tables and they get to play in that. Then we used to put sand in bottles, and they get to see how it gravitates. The sand and the water gravitates together, and oil and water, and it's just a whole lot of stuff. So yeah, I can agree with that. And then it say it promotes skills of persistence and problem solving, while also helping to build the immunity. Going for a walk in the bush, at the beach, or even in an urban green space for just 20 minutes relieves more stress than walking in a city environment. And I really believe that, because when me and my daughter used to go walk in the park, my legs used to be hurting and tired, but it felt so good to just get out there and walk and breathe in that air and stretch. And then I got used to that. I actually started doing stopping and doing little stretches and stuff. I started speed walking, so I'm ready to get back to that. So I just want to thank you guys. This was the very beginning of my self-care journal, and this was about getting out in nature, the positives of getting out in nature. This was the beginning of my self-care journal. I'm going to be concluding this on here, on my channel right here. The next we'll be talking about the natural world. And the name of this book is Finding Gratitude. Simple ideas that can change your life. I got this at Five Below also. And this book is by Rebecca Lip and Nicole Perry. Those are the founders, okay? And this book is at Five Below, and it's only $5. The last book that I have is the book that I'm going to be using for my food journal and to just jot stuff down in here about my emotional feelings. This book is called Everyday Calm. And this book is Everyday Calm, Peaceful Prompts for Tranquil Moments. I wanted to share this with you guys because these books is really making me feel so good. Also on this channel, it's a video coming up where I made homemade spring rolls on here. I had my little griddle cooking. I cooked the meat on there. I cooked the shrimps on there and everything. And then I took the little hot plate away and fried everything up, and I actually rolled up the spring rolls, which they are so good. You got to go watch that video if you haven't watched it. Well, it's not even up yet, so I don't know if it'll be uploaded today or tomorrow, but it's coming. This book says, the quote says, we cannot see our reflection in running water. It only is still water that we can see. That's by Torah Proverbs. We cannot see our reflection in water. It is only in the still water that we can see our reflection. And this is what I wanted. Quotes for everyday quotes. And then the next page say, getting to know yourself, emotional habits. I already started writing. And it says, emotional habits. When do you feel the most connection or love? And I'm not going to tell you what I wrote, but I did fill that out already. Then the next sheet say, when do you feel emotionally exhausted? And it go on and on and on. So every day you fill that out. But then, when you get to, okay, this is the activity that I'm going to be doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these jars out, because I'm not going to use actual jar. I'm going to cut these jars out. You see these two jars? One jar says, fill the jar with words that describe where your energy is spent. Okay? That's what you fill these jars with, words that describes where my energy is spent. One say work, one say life. Now you can label these jars wherever you want to put. I'm going to label mine life, and then I'll probably label the other one at home. And I'm going to fill them every day. I'm going to write a word real small, and I'm going to tape it on the jar, and I'm going to have it taped probably on my door right here on this wall. Yeah. So that's the activity that I'm going to, incorporate into my life. And then the next one is the monthly self-care plan. Now, what I do with this, I'm using this for a food journal, because the rest of this book is just like this. So I'm using this for my food journal. So I'm writing down everything that I eat in here. And this whole book is about that. And then at the, let me see. Let me go to, then it goes to this, like these pages. And it says the date, the time, what is the weather like right now. And then it says list 5 things you can see, list 4 things you can hear, list 3 things you can feel, list 2 things you can smell, list 1 thing you can taste, and then it has a quote that says, breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, and then out your mouth for another 4 seconds. Repeat 4 times. And I think that is so cool. Like, once again, this is the Everyday Calm Journal, and it comes from 5 and Below, and I feel so good just since I got these books and reading them, the little quotes in there, and it's really good. Like this one, I'm really enjoying reading it. So, like I say, once I get through on here, I'll be over in my bed and I'll be reading that some more. So, I'll probably get through reading it real quick, because once I start reading, I like reading, and you guys can tell because I love reading that Bible. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new to this channel, don't forget, please, give this video a big old thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already joined the family. Tap that notification bell so you won't miss any new uploads or premieres that Mz.gloglo loves love and the Double L Gangs bring to you every day. If you are already a member of my Double L Gang, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I welcome you once, I welcome you twice, I welcome you in the name of Jesus Christ. I love you all, my Double L Gang. Thanks for joining the family. Don't forget, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell your mama friend, tell everybody friend. Tell them to subscribe, share, like, thumbs up, all of that. Okay? Just remember, we're all under one God, one nation, one love, peace. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't hesitate to leave me a comment down below. Also, if you want the coldest water bottle, I do promote the coldest water bottle, something that I often forget to put here. I do promote the coldest water bottle. The link will be left in the description box below, along with the promo code, which is Double L double L2. And you will get free shipping at 10% off. So if you decide to get the water bottle, they have all size water bottles starting from 12 ounces up. They have cold pillows, ice pack, cold packs, blankets. They have everything. Just go check out the website, whether you order or not. Check it out. It don't hurt to browse around, guys. Also, if you want to make donations to my channel, my Cash App, my PayPal do be left down in the description box below. Also, I am going to get a P.O. box probably tomorrow, and I don't know how fast the process is, but I'm going to go apply for it tomorrow. And then you guys, if you want to start sending me stuff, sending me whatever, things, recipes, whatever you want to send me, you can send Mz.gloglo and the double L gang that. Also, the P.O. box also will be listed on my other channel, Mz.gloglo Spiritual Motivation. If you have not subscribed to that channel, please go grab that channel. You do not want to miss. I give you great inspirational messages. I haven't did one today, but it will be coming tomorrow. Probably I've been so busy. I did 2 challenges on my channel, on this channel yesterday. One was the 4 peanut butter cup turn up challenge by the Masked Vegan, and then I did the Are You a Sucker or Are You a Smucker challenge created by the Masked Vegan. I enjoyed those. It was truly an honor to be doing those challenges. I'm going to find some more that's simple that I can do. They have to be simple because even though I might look like it, I cannot eat a lot of food. I had a surgery done on my stomach, and it's restricted. So I don't, my agitation, whatever it is, the swallowing is not good, so I cannot eat fast. So when I'm telling you, when I got through doing them challenges, oh God, it felt like peanut butter was stuck. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great Wednesday. And hopefully I'm going to try to get this video out to y'all today. If it don't go out today, it'll be out tomorrow, which is Thursday. But until then, stay safe, stay blessed, stay prayed up. Keep the peace, keep the faith. I love you. God bless. And